Welcome to my channel. I'm Tyler, your friendly lo-fi and ambient music producer. Today I'm excited to share that my new release, Ancient Legend, is out today. It is a collaboration with my friends Madan Hamadian. He is a very talented dado player. This is an independent release, so if you like our track, feel free to add it to your playlist or share it to support what we are doing. To be honest, I really like this track, especially on the mix. Let's dive in and I will show you how I mixed and mastered. So the first thing I need to remind you that is when I get start making music, I'm not good and I don't understand what is mixing. Then I just mix it like on the go, like when I finishing everything, I just twist it a bit and then just master it and release. I didn't put all the volume back to the zero to remix it again because I will listen to my mix will be more muddy because we are not good position for the level of our track. I didn't have a good leveling of the volume. So after that, I learned from the internet. Then I tried to start with everything back to the zero. And then I will start with my kick first. So first thing you need to think about which instrument you want to be a main element of this track. Like in the Sleepy Lo-Fi, I love to put the kick and snare, and also the drums will be more lower than the instrument because I don't want to have a lot of hard drums into the mix, not very relaxing, right? So when I come up with another style of the lo-fi, like more chill one, like this track, my drums will be hit more harder than the sleepy one. So another thing is the flute is this section, the main elements. So I will put the flute sounds more upper than other instrument and drums. So in this collaboration, I start with a piano and drum part to him and then let him to record some flute on top of it. So the first thing I just make this very simple pattern like this. So for the piano, I come up with this melody first. So this is a piano color evolution pad, but I added one layer soft piano sounds, then I EQ a bit and add the rum for the reverb and add a bit of the saturation, and this is also a free plugins. So here is the sound before. After that, because this is a collaboration, so I just come up with this very simple piano melody that don't want to give a lot of melody to affect him to play melody on top. So I just keep it very simple. One more piano chord to just make it more depth. So the chord progression is C minor, A flat, F minor, and G minor. So this is just a same preset, and then I just EQ and add a drum for the reverb. And after that, you know I love to add pad sounds. So this is from Zen Meditation. I really like using this one for my pad sounds because very nice texture. We have an initial ideas of this track is we want to make it a bit more meditation style. So I used a lot of elements in these plugins. I like to cut a lot of high and low to make it just like put it in the bottom of the mix to just give some texture on the mid-low range to fill up some space. So and then I added a compressor and also side chains to the kick. So the 3 layers will be like this. So you will hear the pass sound is very important. When I take it out, you will mixing that mid-range of the elements. So for the bass, I always use the same. This is Logic bass, and normally I just sidechain to the kick and also cut a lot of the high. This is a meditation lo-fi, so I found some singing bowl in the Logic Stop plugin. It sound pretty good to me. So I just added EQ to cut the frequency, and this one for some more delay sounds, and rum for the reverb. And because this tone is a bit harsh, so I added an compressor and also side chains to the kick like this. So basically these elements I want to make it like some background sounds, just 1 note, 2 note, so you can see the melody is just a few notes to fill up in the background. Then I found that this 10 drums is very beautiful. It is also the same plugins in this Zen meditation, one of the preset, and I just boosted a bit the mid and high range because when I'm mixing, I will listen the overall file which part the frequency I need to boost it, and also I need to cut off. So I feel like this part can be boosted a bit in the total mix, and then I just simply added and reverb on it. Sounds like this. The preset, the sounds is very good already. You can hear they already got some panning. After I put it back to the mix, you will hear it sounds very nice. So the next step is he sent me a few layers and I tried a bit to different part to cut it out and rearrange a bit. First sound he sent me like this. So this is a very dry sound. Then I just EQ a bit and then added a reverb. I really like to make the flute sounds become super airy. And then I added an RC20 for more warm. Saturation. Sounding super nice to me. Then you can see I added a transit right here. You can check out my last video here that I use transit to how to make more creative in your track and add some texture and also transition. So I just automate this wash out preset and then just automate right here to make it sounds like a transit. So next up it is the flute tool. This is also like a harmonized sound, so I just have an idea that pen one left and one right. And also basically the plugins is the same, but I just added one more. This is from Baby Audios. This is a chorus plugins, and I really like to add it when I want to make the sounds to make it more wider, so you can hear the sounds. So can you hear that is more like some more chorus sounds? It is more better to my ears. So when I come up with these three layers, it is very beautiful. In the third flute sounds, it is very similar. I just use different EQ and basically it is all the same, but I added a compressor in this flute sounds. So when I take it out, you can hear the difference. Because I feel like this sounds is the frequency a bit sorry, I don't know how to explain, but when I listen to it, I want to like the frequency is super wide and I just want to cut out the sharp one, so I just add a compressor to compress a bit so you can hear the difference before and after. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So basically, this is all the instrument parts, and now we are going to the drum part. So before I didn't add a drum bass, but now I feel like when I added a drum bass and add a compressor on it will be let my drum sounds will be grew more better together. You can hear when I take it out the compressor. Can you hear the difference? It is way different. So basically for the kick and snare, it is very simple part and I just play around with difference. So basically there is no standard. You can just make whatever pattern that you want. So I just added EQ and boost a bit the low and add some saturation. I love to use these plugins recently because I just got this. So I just test it around to make the sounds become more better. So after that, I just make this ROM. Also, I just added EQ to cut it a bit, and then I also added saturation. This is a hi-hat that I make in another project, so basically it's just a very simple hi-hat sound. But I added a compressor and then sidechain to my rim. You can hear why. So when I added the compressor and sidechain, then basically this is the same rim, just the second one I added reverb to layer like some more texture. Then I added some more percussion sounds. This is bamboo, also from the Zen meditation. This sounds very nice. but I just want to put a little bit in the mix. I just cut out a lot of the frequency and also added a compressor. Then I found this drumstick. It is an Logic instrument, but I forgot which is it. And then I just bounce in place to make it as a audio file because I want to fade a bit in and out. Then I cut the low and just cut some frequency that I don't like, and reverb and also a delay to make some more movement. So don't sleep on Logic Pro stored sounds because you can find a lot of gems on it. And then I add some more texture. This brush sounds is also from Logic, and then I pan it to the left a bit. So another texture, this is from Native Instruments. Then I feel like sounds fit is perfect for the meditation music. And then I just added EQ and add RC20 because you can hear it later. The sound's not really lo-fi. And then I added a compressor and used this preset mix glue to glue up together. I'll send it to the bus for the reverb and just add a little bit and pan to the left a bit. After that, just add some more groove. So in the last part, I added some fire and ring sounds, and also I added bridge transitions right here with it sounds like this. And then I added one vocal sounds, and I choose this preset, and then I just automate this knob. Also to transit to the breakdown section, and also for the vocal again. So I also automate the RUM for the mix knob here. Just want to fill up some space here to make the reverb like that. So basically this is how I mix this track, and then in the master channel I love to add RC20 to give it some more like characters, but I just put the mix like 47 around here. And also this is a free plugins for wider to make my overall track to push it more a bit wider. And then recently I love to add Suit 2 to my master track to smooth some more frequency. And also this is my favorite plugins recently. I use it a lot in my previous video and also track. Then I feel like when I added this for my master channel, everything will be sound super clean, and I really like it. So after that, I use also 9 and also 10 elements for my mastering. So basically, I will listen to which part is the most louder one to start this master assistant. So basically, I just press this master assistant and then press next, and then you just play your track once time, then they will help you to boost your volume and also the frequency that they will help you to adjust a bit. So when I take it out, all this, you will hear the sounds will be way different. So now just one by one to open my master plugins to let you know what will sounds like. So you can hear this helped a lot. So after the old song plugins will be like this. So I hope you enjoyed today's videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment below, do you like this type of mix and master or everything you want to know more? So see you in the next one.